Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. Alright, today's video is going to be a bit different. Something that surprises me is I've been looking into Wuthering Waves beta for a little bit now. It's been released for a couple of days. And surprisingly, the CN players weren't happy, or the CN community weren't happy. As you can see right here, this is something that shocks me. I woke up with plenty of Wuthering Waves news showing out on Twitter and on Discord. So let's jump into it. So first things first, you can see here CNPGR community is in full riot mode. They hate the current state of Wuthering Waves so much. They hate the new story, which is hostile towards Rower in the opening scene. They hate the voice acting, the sound, the combat, animation, music, cutscene, gacha. Whew! There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things to take into, right? The Uncle Banner gacha, the Genshin clone aspect, the poor quality of character models and motion. Literally every single aspect of Wuthering Wave is now very bad, and they swear they won't play this game if Kuro don't fully rebuild it. Now, we are in a little bit of a pickle right here. As you can see, I'm going to show you guys a Reddit post right here from Gacha Gaming. As you can see, quick thoughts and information from the beta of Wuthering Waves. Sharing some of my experiences. If you guys are not aware, the PT is extremely similar to Genshin. Alright, so I'm not sure this is something that... Obviously, they're trying to attract similar players, similar audiences, but this may be part of the reason why some players weren't happy. But I don't think Genshin's PT system was bad though. I think this is something that I think most players can agree, or this is like their favorite part of the things. Like I'm pretty sure most players don't really mind this. You can see right now 50-50, right, at 50-50 and 90. So exactly the same as Genshin. We are not aware if there's soft PT, but guaranteed on second 5-star. So it will be 50% chance at the first 90 pull, and then you will guarantee every 180 pulls if you are unlucky. Right, the 5-star rate apparently is 0.8%. As you can see right here, 0.8% for the highest rarity. That's going to be kind of tough. 50-50 to get one of the 3 featured 4-star characters, just like Genshin. There's only a limited 5-star character featured banner up, but the rates mention weapons as well. So the game is currently in CBT, like I mentioned. Definitely a lot of the pull income is not super accurate, but right now, currently in CBT, it seems to be relatively low as well. Now, let's talk about the technical aspects and why players seems to despise the game currently. Of course, take all of this with a grain of salt because this is right now in closed beta test in CBT. Definitely, there's going to be some glitches, some bugs here and there. Alright, so poor performance on an iPhone 13 as the tab icons are too small. The graphics really sluggish and just pretty much unplayable. Recommended to stick to PC for the beta. The FPS option is locked to 60 FPS, which I don't think is totally uncommon. But yeah, 30 FPS I doubt would be something that they will ever add. The CN beta started in English language. EN language made it pretty funny to see CN players maul about it. Okay, that's something that probably they should try to fix. The client seems to be the subject to spaghetti, as there's been reports that players could switch to the Wuthering Waves beta from PGR PC. Meaning it's the exact same one used for the PGR PC. You could get this if you crash. Let's have a look. What is that? So punishing Grey Raven. Okay. So yeah, apparently so far that's also part of the issue. Spaghetti code, because literally same developers, right? Now you can see some of the gameplay right here. This is from Melu YouTube channel. You can see the enemy just randomly appear out of nowhere. That's something that I've noticed in the beta currently. The glitch is a little bit weird. Look at this. It just randomly just poof pop in and then it just transforms into the enemy. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be some animation, but it does seem a little bit clunky based on what I've observed. Alright, so gameplay thoughts from this particular post. Tutorial was really rushed. They could improve by lengthening it and by preventing the tutorial pop-up from being dismissed automatically so quickly. Open world aspect isn't really there yet, so that's probably why they didn't show as much of the open world aspect in the live stream trailer. Going after resources is a chore in zones, feeling really empty. Like right here it mentioned took a long time to roam to find just one monster that's become the Echo Gear or artifact system. Imagine that players will chant monster spawns at release to make it much less of a pain. There's also something to consider, right? Okay, story seems to be what I think a lot of players are complaining. If you go to right here in the tab, I've seen lots of people complaining about the story overall, which is something that surprises me. You can see disadvantages, image quality, the plot NPC players are forced to stand still, without even opening their mouths. The plot is very boring and drowsy. So this is using Google Translate, by the way. So you can see a few here that gives 1 star. I never thought I'd be so angry about the second game plot. 10 months, not counting other things. This is the most basic plot. Still so confident not to skip. Aside from dubbing, the empty open world, extremely speechless optimization, this plot already makes me not want to play. Has your developer really played the game himself? Originally I was looking forward to it, but after watching the video, I was immediately dismissed by the plot, and I can't skip the plot. So everybody seems to be talking about the story and concerning the story in general. And apparently based on this tweet that I found, it seems like Kuro Games did hire a rubbish chief writer with 1 million RMB a year in early 2022. And they fired him by the end of 2022. He is the one responsible for CBT's story disaster. So that seems to be most likely the reason why, alright? And this person, apparently the story writer has already left the game, alright? So something to take note of. Definitely also the end game, if you guys are not aware, is very similar to Spiral Abyss. So let's see if I can show you a little bit of footage right here. So yeah, it seems like they have one game mode where it's really similar. But of course, that's to be expected, right? So I'm not sure how else can you design an end game in sort of like an open world game. You gotta like make it somewhat like a dungeon kind of feel. As you can see, you're basically putting in your party etc. And then just, you know, try to tackle the team. And it seems like there's co-op as well. That's like at least a bonus or a plus that I can observe right now. So yeah, you can see based upon this gameplay right now, fighting in a dungeon, there will be spawn enemies that you have to take down. And I believe it's based upon the time. Alright, so the faster you can do things within a certain period of time, you will be able to get like perhaps more stars etc. That seems to be the general gist of it. Now overall, that seems to be the consensus right now going on in the CBT. A lot of CN players are not happy. The CN PGR community actually. 5,000 negative comments. Some are long essays to apparently ask the developers to, or to teach the developers rather, to how to fix the game. No response yet. It's not looking good. It's definitely not looking good. Yeah, it's 5,900 comments and I've been staring at it for 2 days, and comments pop up are either angry complaints, long essay of how to fix the game, or sarcasm. Yep, unfortunately, hopefully Kuro Games will be able to fix this, or else it's not going to be a good look for them. But definitely I would temper my expectations with Wuthering Waves for now. It might not actually come close to Genshin's level of quality, so make sure you guys set your expectations accordingly. That's the best way of, you know, majority of the players to be moving forward. Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of Wuthering Waves or all this drama surrounding it for the time being. As always, subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.